Hello, welcome back to the Pedestal Life Society. My name is Brill, and I want to talk about this question I think I've had at least once on any of my social media pages. Why aren't men coming up to me? I'm feminine. The thing is, when I hear that question, I know that you're not in the correct energy. You're overthinking it pretty much. And we have to realize that feminine energy is soul, spirit, and energy. It's basically being one with the body. And so being one with the body, you're going to move differently. Now, let's go and break down a real life actionable example that's going to put this in a way that you're going to have a great understanding of it. First of all, let's take going into the grocery store, because going to the grocery store is something everybody can relate to. Let's say you go into the grocery store, and when you're in the grocery store, only thing you do, you go straight to get the things that you need, and you go straight to your car. And while you're doing these things, you're thinking, you're logicking, you're reasoning what you're about to do. So you're so in your head, you're so focused on your task, you're so focused on getting it done, you're so focused on putting it in action that you really don't notice the people that are in the store. Let's say you go into the store, but you're in your feminine energy, you're in spirit, you're in soul, you're present in the moment, you're present and you're one with the body. So while you're in the store, when you're going to get the things that you need, you're touching the things you need. You're present in the moment. You're looking at the back of the label and you're just really enjoying the experience of going to the grocery store. You're noticing the people around you. You're speaking, you're saying hello. You're catching them with your energy, and everybody is, you're actually noticing people and the energy that they carry. You're present in the moment. See, the thing is, when we try to logic, reason, and think our way to getting our desires, we become further and further away from it. See, desire is a feeling. And since desire is a feeling, it is one with the body. And it is also closer to feminine energy, soul, and spirit. So when you are present at that moment and you're present in the moment at the store, you're going to attract more of the things and the more of your desires of your heart, because you're closer and being one with the body. Now, maybe that seems a little bit complicated. Let me just break it down here. If you are trying to think, reason, and logic away to get your desire, you're further away from it. But when you're one with the body, one with your energy, and one with your soul, and one with your spirit, you're present in the moment. And being present in the moment attracts your desires to you. So if you go in the store and you're present, you're at the vegetables and you're touching the vegetables, they're wet and cold, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so, ooh, but I like it. And you're just animated and present while you're in the grocery store. And this it makes your desire one with the body, and the things you desire are just attracted to you because you're animated, you're present. The thing is, think about this. And I know grocery store people are like, you're supposed to go to the grocery store just giddy? You're just supposed to go to the grocery store just present. That is all. Most people, when they go to the grocery store, their heads are down. They're looking at their list. They're checking it off. They're grabbing their things, getting in a buggy, trying to race to a line so they can beat everybody and not have to, and beat the crowd. So you're not present. A lot of times they don't even speak to the cashier. They don't even speak to the person who's in the aisle. They don't even speak to the people who are pushing the buggies and gathering them. That's being thinking and logicking and reasoning, which makes you so far away from being one with the body and one with your desire and one with your feminine energy, and you're not present. Hopefully you got that understanding, because that is what it is. When you are not present and you're not one with the body, the desire is further away from you. But when you are one with the body, you're one with that energy, you're one with the spirit, you're one with the energy, everything gravitates towards you. It is attracted to you and it comes to you. And yes, you're present. That is the key thing. You have to be present in that moment to be in feminine energy. If you're walking into stores or grocery stores, restaurants, wherever you are, and you're wondering why people aren't coming up to you, because you're in your head. I guarantee you have your head down. You are thinking about the list and the things you have to do. You're thinking about what can you say, what can you do to get that attention, or what side of the grocery store or restaurant is going to be beneficial to be seen. You are in your head. When you are in the body and you're one with body, spirit, energy, and soul, you're just present without any expectations. You're just being there without any expectation. So you're not thinking about A, B, C, D, and what will happen if you don't meet this man, or what will happen if you don't run into the people you think you're going to run into. So just to sum it up, because normally this is like an inner circle training, okay? So I'm giving you a little taste of what we do in inner circle. We do deep thinking, deep work, and we really help women to absolutely tap into that feminine energy. But you have to be present. You have to be present in your body. You have to go about it without expectations. You have to be in that moment of enjoyment and animation. You have to be aligned with the desires of your heart. Because as long as you're not aligned with the desires of your heart, it gets further away from you. And so you can't logic a desire. You can't think of a desire. You can't reason a desire. And that's what drives women crazy, especially ones who are so used to, in the world, the world we live in currently, you're so rewarded when you have so many accomplishments. But when you get those accomplishments, you have to do all these things to get it. So it drives women crazy that feminine energy isn't like that. It's more about being present, being without expectation, being animated, and being one with your body, and being so in tune and alignment with your desires of your heart. That is what feminine energy actually is. That is the reason why once you start this journey, you can automatically, well, I'm going to say automatically, you will get to a place in a level where all it takes is for you to be present, and all the things and the desires of your heart is attracted to you, because you can't reason these things. And that's what drives women crazy. You think you can reason feminine energy, you can't. You can't logic it. You can't think it to death. You can't what if it to death. The more that you do that, the further you get away from your body, the more further you get away from your desire, the further you get away from your feminine energy. That's the unfortunate truth. And that's what drives women crazy, because they're such overachievers, overanalyzers, such boss babes. You just get it in your real life. You're so accomplished. You're so beautiful. And you're like, why can't this just work like that? Unfortunately, and I think with such misinformation on social media too, that plays in a part of it, because the girlies are disappointed that a dress and heels didn't get the results that they desired. And that is because you're still trying to think, reason, and logic away. You're trying to get something in a manner that is supposed to be attractive to you, and it should be an embodiment. It should be a reflex for you. You shouldn't think feminine energy. There's no such thing. And I know people are putting it out like that. And y'all know I'm not a feminine energy teacher, because I said we wouldn't. I don't want to be. It's not something I see in my future of being a feminine energy teacher. But I know a little something about getting the things you want in life and living your best life. So I know something about that, and I can tell you, being one with the body, one with your energy, one with your soul, one with your spirit, without expectations, and the outcome will get you further and closer to your desires than trying to think your desires to death. You can't think them. You can't wish them. You can't logic them, because when it comes to feminine energy, it's illogical. And that is what drives the girls crazy. It's illogical. And hopefully this was helpful. Inner Circle members, I will be doing the next one. The next part of this training in the Inner Circle. We're going to talk about how to get your body and tap into your feminine energy, because I don't see that information anywhere on social media. So I'm going to put that in the Inner Circle. And ladies, I will see you on the next one. Just remember one thing: always, always, always be a pedestal wife. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.